I received a few questions about how to hypnotize a girl, and so here are my answers. First question: can you hypnotize a girl to love you without her knowing? The answer is yes. It is 100% possible to hypnotize a girl without her knowledge. Indeed, it's how Shogun method works. Completely covert and under the radar. In fact, you must never expose your intentions to a girl, ever. In Shogun method, we call this the second precondition. So, how do you hypnotize a girl without her knowing? The answer is by telling her stories. Do you know that when you watch a movie, you fall into a light trance? In the hours you're immersed in the movie, you are in a fabricated world, your emotions dictated by the narrative. You are experiencing the story through the eyes of the movie's characters as you embark on a journey or adventure. In a word, you are hypnotized. So, to hypnotize a girl, all you need is a good story. In Shogun method, we call these stories Shogun sequences. The most well-known Shogun sequence is the Black Rose sequence, but we won't get into that here. Next question: is it possible to hypnotize a girl against her will? No. To clarify, I will use the movie metaphor again. You know it's just a movie, and if you're not comfortable watching it, you can quit. You can stop the movie anytime. You can walk out of the cinema. Likewise, if she doesn't feel like talking to you, she can stop. She can walk away. You're not forcing her to listen to your stories, right? Hypnosis doesn't take away someone's free will. Next question: is it legal to hypnotize a girl? I'm not a lawyer, but let me ask you this. Is telling stories to anyone illegal? Next, can hypnosis go wrong? Yes, for sure, and that's why Shogun method comes with a warning sticker. Some guys go crazy after they learn the Black Rose, and they go off on a rampant, using it on every female they meet. And if you know Shogun method, the Black Rose belongs to the emotional enslavement stage. Trust me, you don't want to cast the Black Rose on everyone, unless you want crazy women turning up at your door at 3 a.m. You must reserve the Shogun method for women you want to be with for the long term. It's not for guys who want to bang the skanks they pick up at the bar. Not only that, there's another problem. Many guys learn Shogun method tactics like fractionation through blogs and forums. And guess what? They either learn the watered-down version or something that's completely wrong. The place to learn fractionation is inside Shogun method. Anywhere else claiming to teach it is most probably fake. If you're new, the best place to go is fractionation.org. It's an online masterclass by Derek Rake, and it's free. Next question: what is a trigger word or phrase in hypnosis? In The Manchurian Candidate, American soldier Raymond Shaw is a sleeper agent for the Soviet Union. But here's the twist: he doesn't know he's one. When Shaw hears a trigger phrase, his brainwashed persona activates. When this happens, he is forced to follow any orders without question. In the movie, Shaw's trigger phrase was, "Why don't you pass the time by playing a little solitaire?" In Shogun method, you get to set a trigger word at the end of the Black Rose sequence. This will unleash the persona you have crafted together with her. It's something personal that she'll only show to you. What's the Black Rose sequence? Well, it's a hypnotic routine within the final stage of the IRA model. The IRA model maps the 4 stages of a woman in love: intrigue, rapport, attract, and enslave. To learn about the IRA model, go to iramodel.com for a digital book by the Shogun Method team. It's free. Next question: how to hypnotize a girl using eye contact alone? You can't hypnotize a girl only by gazing into her eyes. Hypnosis is an experience that engages her emotions and imagination. The best way to incite a girl's emotions and fire her imagination is through words. Eye contact helps, but doesn't work on its own. You need words. You need stories. Next question: how to hypnotize your ex-girlfriend or wife to get her back? You do it the same way as with every other woman. The difference is you use stories that trigger happy memories of you. You'll put her under trance where she'll remember fond times with you so she wants to come back to you. Now, here's the controversial thing about this strategy. Those memories can be faked. Memory implanting can be a dangerous thing. Only an experienced and upright shogun should do it. Final question: what specific words do you say to hypnotize a girl? There are no specific words to say. You only need a hypnotic storyline. One example of a hypnotic storyline is fractionation. With this strategy, You induce her trance by putting her on an emotional roller coaster. Without going into details, here's fractionation in summary: an interplay of opposites, pain versus pleasure, happiness versus sadness, conscious versus unconscious, thinking versus feeling, anger versus peace. In short, a roller coaster of emotions. So, how do you use fractionation to hypnotize a girl? Well, it's easy if you know how. The best way to learn it is at the Shogun Method Masterclass at fractionation.org. Visit that site now and learn it straight from the Shogun Method team. Finally, remember, what Shogun Method ultimately gives you is optionality. Most men are weak because they have limited options. They never get to choose, and so they are stuck with women who mistreat them. Shogun Method gives you options, and with options, you get power. It's up to you how you want to use this power. Join the Shogun Method Brotherhood. Visit this site now, fractionation.org.